what a stream is when it's on YouTube. It's because it feels more formal, maybe? I don't know. But like, I just have a feeling no one's gonna understand what short thing means. But you know what? It's about the vibe you're creating. And it matters. Sub 50 is so doable. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. This is not the board. Didn't even look, but this is the board. Very ocarina. 3 songs. Ayo. It's actually kind of a long goal. There's also a long goal. Plant beans, Bijabu. Kind of like Groves where you have to get bottle anyway. Dude, all these have like Sarias plus an ocarina. Yeah, I forgot to mention the shorter bingo. We should do shorter bingo weekend tournament. Oh, cool. I need to look. These songs are so long. Maybe the skull synergy just goes really hard here. Skulls still. Get Wrangling, get Couple Domain. I feel like this one's just gotta be good. It can't be long at all. $37, take a little bit of time. Okay, what is the route? We gotta just do Adult Cac. Adult Cac, save warp. Get the Poe, yeah. Yeah. So, river, bottom of the well. 6 cac, 8. Four Jabu. 2 Kokiris. Kokiri Forest. It's gonna be super great. TLBR with bottle skip is kind of cool. Pretty tight. Maybe it's not. Why do I always let go pause? Target. Honestly, TLBR is it's way too late for it, but it's still cool. It's a typical short bingo problem. Is that one almost doable without shoes too? How many can you get in GTG? As child, I guess not that many. Extra stick will be nice. Awkward part is honestly when do we get the gold rupee for the city. We can also get a nice skull over there. It's kind of rare. The lines, the lines. Eight minutes. Skulls and Jabu is just so fast if you can do it fast. don't even know what the timing for this goal is. It includes. I'm sure it. Surely it does, right? Include boomerang. Let's go with bad camera. Nice. Extra shield, no reason. Hog. Do I want to stick? Sure. A lot of reasons to stick. Gold rupee and oh. Oh, the classic. The clippy from this play spot. Once in a while you can get it. Yo, we got it. Had that happen to me last time too. Curse of shield line clip. So stupid. Hey Oakwood. How's it going? Good to see ya. Bing is binging as Louise. How's your evening? It fixed seeds. Ayo. What do you mean by fixing seeds? I am very curious. So we were talking about seeds last night. I know you were here yesterday, but we were also talking about what it would take to have an Expo tournament on Sage Races. But yeah, or if you're just talking about how they don't match maybe with the other sites, but yeah. I see. Ah. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I think you did. Shareable seeds. That's very cool. Yeah, but the other thing we were talking about, I don't know how you, probably it's pretty easy. Actually, it seems like it should be extremely easy. Is an option to hide the seed. If we want to, well, hide the seed when during generation. Because I know that is an option in the present. Yeah, it's awesome. Well, I'm saying it would be cool if there was an option to hide it. So like if you're doing Explo, but you don't want the seed to be known until, like, I don't know, after. Like we wanted to do a tournament on Sage Races for like solo exploration 15, then like it's impossible to fully prevent people from cheating, but on Sage Races it should be pretty easy, because if you have to join a team and then if the seed isn't visible, then you won't be able to like click on a different tab. The only people that can actually click on stuff and see it is the players in the race. And then if you just don't know the seed, you can't like open it up somewhere else. Yeah, I think it should be pretty easy. Just to... but I think that is like pretty much the only other feature that really would be needed. Yeah, I did a short countdown. By short, I mean my super short one offline. Just a little couple hours ago for fun. Frickin' the hackers. Yeah, or like 1v1. So I guess we probably would still do like shared exploration just to see what your opponent's doing. I mean, I haven't fully thought it through, but I think that's logistically the simplest. I was thinking of actually doing like a variety tournament of like all the stuff we do on Sundays, like lockout, other things even. Boulder amazing. I should actually not do this. It's fine. How easy is it to get back? Maybe not that easy. Oh my god, I've never seen this. What the fuck is this? Oh god. I mean, sure. We won't get that skull. Yeah, no one will know what the goals are until the board is revealed. Which is cool, because like as a restreamer even, I don't want for the restream to know either. Because then like he could cheat and watch the restream even. So yeah, I mean like so far it's always fun on Sundays, just in like an honor system. But in theory, if you did want to attempt to have a bit more guardrails, I mean the other thing is like not misclicking, but that is yeah, there's always two things that'll be impossible. One is you can always watch your opponent unless you don't stream, and the other one is oh, you could like misclick, but you could handle misclicking like by having a sort of penalty, we were saying, just to discourage it. Oh, you have to hold down the goal. That would be cool. Yeah, we were thinking of some really funny things like having to retype it, having to do a CAPTCHA, having to like confirm all these funny memes, but yeah, holding down. Be a good one. Or just having to like whatever the penalty is big enough, it should be fine. Yeah, if you hold down for 2 seconds and you still misclick, it'd be pretty rough. Yeah, I didn't think of that yesterday. A good one. Wow, wait, what is the Mhm. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean the speed with which you're able to do some of this stuff is pretty amazing. I remember that stream where Slang was like, dude, it would be so cool to have freaking X-Flow on, shared X-Flow, or what was it? Lockout, X-Flow Lockout. I forget the thing or the reason, but yeah, that's sick. Oh, you got me. Sonic Killer. Yeah, it's easy. It's easy when you like what you're doing. I could imagine if I RB8 here. I just don't have a wall to go up against. Could have gotten it against Rudo. Some interesting ideas. Yo, feels good. Oh, IRL with consultant. Very nice. Congrats. That's very cool. What did you do? Oh, wow, that's new credit warp. That's cutting edge stuff, which he has also played a big role in. That's very cool. What version were you playing on? Did you successfully do it? Oh nice, Child RB with shield and explosive, hell yeah. That is awesome, yeah, for that you just really... I did it too right when you came in. You go near something, pull out a chew and like buffer to one drop of the chew. And then always looking for the tilted shield frame. Child or adult. Oh my god, I almost fell. Where are you going? Yeah, the one drop is pretty annoying if you're trying to buffer to it, especially. So for that, I feel like it is better to probably just hit the rhythm. Ayo. Smiley and frowny face, bingo teacher. Nice, that's cool. Hope some people do convey that. Shit is precise. I'm gonna be really sad. Okay, my favorite tricks. I get 2 skulls actually. Any data you find interesting? Like things that would be cool to know about the team ones. Yeah, that would be. I mean, you have mastered the stats. Oh, I actually got this, Wes. I don't think I've ever gotten that. It's learning. Let me just check my... Oh, 19. Oh, shit. I don't think it'll be nighttime before I get to Valley, but could just go down. Yeah, let me just go down mountain. Yeah, I can't really think of any. But there's definitely got to be cool stuff. I mean, it's less so about the actual stats, but like for X-Flow, like if we had any... If I were able to do this, it would be sick. Like some gold distribution data. That's not really based on the race, unless we have a lot of data. I'm thinking like you'd have to do a lot of seed generation and calculate some stuff. Yeah, that could be good. I mean, yeah, that I can do. That is where the extent of my abilities, like just counting gold bucket. But the more complicated, I mean, here's what would, it's kind of, it's a slippery slope. But you know, the ideal coolest thing ever would be like, you know, if you have these 4 initial goals, like what's the distribution of the remaining goal? Like, it's very tough because you can think about the position of the goals. You can think about, okay, like, there's a lot of stuff you could do. Try to figure out like, okay, what's the length of the remaining goals? What's like the highest probability? Which goals would be left? But once you get into that science, it does kind of take some of the fun away. It's less of people's intuitions and guesses and more like could actually plug that in. So we should maybe keep that box closed. Besides just the overall distribution of the goals on any blackout board, I'm fine with that. That's pretty... Like you can say, okay, yeah, you're gonna have water skulls on 50% of your boards. Oh wait, I can't do this. Is there a sign here? Let me do... I thought I was too perfect, but... I actually need 3 chews. Here's the child RBA. Oh no. Doesn't work, it's so Jover. Yeah, I mean, for Countdown, I could give you some insights too. I would say still. Oh my god. Catch it. Oh. I would say Fire Temple's still too low. Things I'm basically, I mean, okay. This is my biased opinion because I'm doing shorter settings. But I will say in general, Fire Temple, meaning Hammer, and Fire Medallion are usually pretty low. Dang, that was a good time. I think sub 40 might be dead. What else? Yeah, I feel like Requiem could probably be higher most of the time. Let me see if anything else sticks out. Yeah, I don't know. Sub 40 mushroom at least. I guess I could YOLO this. Throw it all for the sub 40. I did. That's funny. I was going Omega fast. Do a little 2 ISG. Yell. I couldn't believe that. It's pretty ironic. Get 2 ISG, need to burn Navi. You're too slow. Yeah, I would say that Saw can be pretty strong still. I think this is the frame. Okay, 41. Jeez. Cool stuff. Do a little quick draw. Ooh, interesting. Weird Cuckoo is surprising. Dang, that wasn't it. Zelda's Ladder also surprises me. I don't think I've really seen that too much on boards. Maybe it's just because those are... What is wrong with the setup? Something's weird. Oh, you know what I was gonna say? I think the other thing that would be cool about... cool to throw in there, I don't think... Can you put in bullet bag goals or bullet bags as options? Because I know it's always basically quiver. And with traps and stuff, I think it would be cool to have a bullet bag. Let me open up a couple. Yeah. I mean, the other thing is like bullet bag 40 you can get without even getting slingshot. Bullet bag 50, you know, you can get just with the market. Well, not in addition to, but like, you know, like the first thing in the 4 could be either like it's drawing from a pool of either the quiver ones or the... This is just gonna show up. Nice. Let me go over to this. I have still 5 minutes where I have to go. Yo, I did this one. This is what I did earlier. I got 46 on a 30-minuter. I just got lucky on the goals. But, yeah, I think that might be my bad. I don't know if I've ever gotten 50 with 30 minutes, 4 goals. But, yeah. Yeah, so like if this first slot over here, if it could be quiver or bullet bag, that could be interesting. And then also, I don't know how hard it is to throw in the colored gauntlet goals or the colored gauntlets here. It may be too much of a... I mean, I'm fine to stick with the legit upgrades. I think that's fun. Yeah, if bullet bag, I think would be pretty straightforward. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I feel like even with... I think Fairy Bow is usually pretty... The thing about Fairy Bow is to get it, you basically have to get hookshot. So I'm almost never getting Fairy Bow in a short setting because a lot of these items, like Bow, Mirror Shield, also Big Oran Sword needs to be buffed. I don't think I'm ever gonna get Big Oran Sword. That's another one, but I don't know. I don't want to bias it towards the short format. Like we could bias it towards the 40, 50 or normal setting, but if it is still supposed to be based around like roughly 1 minute, 1 point, which a lot of these are sometimes, for the good ones, then Big Oran Sword is going to be at least like 10-minute commitment. Yeah, it's true. It could be different settings for different times, but yeah, OT is high in this one, but this is like the bare minimum. Like, even if you already had RBA, the odd potion, like the time to get to watch the cutscene and do all that's gonna be like 4 minutes. So that would, I guess, should at least be the lowest possible value that can show up. Hammer, I don't think should ever be lower than like, I mean, yeah, if you can get Hammer plus Fire Medallion, all of that is gonna take like 10 minutes. So if on average they are at like 5 each, it's probably not going to be competitive. Harder, yeah, that's true, I guess, because of some bingo goals. Dins, I feel like even if you already have ZL and Magic, but I guess it could be a goal. But surely, like, okay, you have the thing with like, in this setting you have synergized gold items. So I think like the simplest one is like if it's a goal, if an item is a goal, then the actual value for the thing should be pretty low. I think there's times where I've seen like some item, maybe it was FW or Nehru's, was like really high and then it was also a goal, or yeah, slingshot, or you know, sometimes it's actually the opposite. It's gonna be higher. It's gonna like incentivize you to like super go for the goal. That'd be interesting. Makes them work together. Oh wow. Okay, so I guess I shouldn't be clicking that. Synergize goals with items. Attempts to align goals. Oh, okay. I simply can't read. Okay. I get it. Yeah, nice. Okay, so there's that option. Yeah. Like super comboing is fun. But yeah, I will say, okay, Mirror Shield often also difficult because you need a lot. You need hover boots, you need hookshot, you need some explosive, and you need a shield. You need to be adult, you need to have a shield, you need to have hover boots, you need to have hookshot and explosives. So usually at least some of those are negative. And then even if Mirror Shield's like 8, like all those, the time commitment plus all the negatives just will never, for me at least, make it viable. So I feel like items that need a lot of items to get other items like bow, Mirror Shield, even the fairy spells like Din's. Need a lot. I think in general, Opponents is usually pretty strong. Like Opponents is only like a 4-minute commitment, and you get milk easily and a bottle. So maybe Opponents is a bit too high. Reclaim maybe a little too low. Medallions I think are pretty good, same with spiritual stones, except like, yeah, I mean, I guess it's fine, because the RBA balance is good. But yeah, I have to go convincing people to RBA, yes. Yeah, no, that's true. I think that is a good reason to keep opponents like relatively high, or like where it is for the most part, so. Yeah, it's always cool. I can look at this for a while. Anyway, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. See you later. Bye.